I mean, the Knicks go into this game shorthanded. No Josh Hart, no Karl Anthony Towns, no Mitchell Robinson. Was it a NBA Cup hangover? Were these guys really injured? We'll find out tomorrow against Philly. But nevertheless, we had the reinforcements, the replacements game, if you will, for this one. So it was super interesting. A lot of heroes to go around in this one. Obviously, Jalen Brunson is, going to get a lot of acclaim here for ending this game, winning this game for the Knicks with a huge, huge three-pointer over Andrew Nembhard. And Captain Clutch, he opened the game very hot, had 20 points early in this one. But in the fourth quarter, it was a struggle for Jalen. He goes 1 for 5 in the fourth. The old foot trick, as Clyde would describe it, turns the ball over off of his leg. But he just kept going to it. He just kept with it. And you knew that despite the misses, because he had a couple that just really went in and out, but you knew that Cap, he was going out on his shield. You understand me? He was going out on his shield, and he would get a filthy elbow three. That's his shot. He got to a spot. Nembhard, ham down, man down. And Cap gets the three with OG Anunoby sealing it with the inbound steal, as OG does. The dog sealing it. But man, oh man, let me tell y'all something. Even though those two guys are going to get a lot of credit, as they should, Cap, one of my players of the game, but my A1 player of the game was Tyler Kolek. Tyler, the creator. Coming off of a sensational NBA Cup outing where Tyler logged several fourth quarter minutes, he was even better in this one. 16 points, 11 assists for Tyler. And as I said in my opener, the aggressiveness by Tyler on display here. This is a different kid from his rookie year. This is a different guy. And when the Knicks are down by 14 points in that third quarter, the starters really didn't have it. The Pacers were starting to pull away. They went on a big run there in that third quarter. It's 3 minutes left in the third. Tyler comes into the game for Brunson, and he would account for scoring or assisting on the final 13 points of the quarter. He was that brilliant. I mean, I wrote down a lot of these plays from Tyler Kolek. How about the pass from Kolek to Bridges, where they're running the double screen and Bridges sets the back screen for Trey Jemison, and Tyler Kolek passes him open. He didn't even cut yet, and Tyler throws a dart on the money bullet to Mikal Bridges in the paint, and Mikal converts. The very next play, they run the same play, but on the other side of the court. And the Pacers are trying to figure out this double screen, the back screen by Bridges, and Tyler Kolek takes it around the left side and scoops it in for a layup. He finds Mikal Bridges for a three in that same run, that 13-point run by Tyler Kolek. Threads the needle to Trey Jemison in a pick and roll. Another Mikal three from Tyler Kolek. What a sensational third quarter by this kid. Scored or assisted on the final 13 of the third. So that would cut the Knick lead cut the Pacer lead from 14 down to 6, and that was big. Fourth quarter, he comes in, he draws the charge on Pascal Siakam. The referees first called it a blocking foul. It was a blatant charge, in my opinion. Mike Brown blows the challenge whistle, finally, and he gets it. He gets rewarded. So Tyler Kolek draws the charge there on Siakam. I talked about the feed to Jemison on that Mikal back screen. That happened in the fourth quarter. My mistake. I said it happened in the third. It happened in the fourth. And then they ran the same play, and Tyler gets the scoop layup from the left side. That happened in the fourth quarter. Correction on that. And then how about the play in the fourth Now he's getting mixy. He's got Andrew Nebhard guarding him, and he gives Andrew Nebhard a taste of his own medicine. Whoa. That was incredible. He cooks Andrew Nebhard. It was to the point where after the Pacers called timeout, they got to come out to timeout and put Benedict Mathurin on Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek, ladies and gentlemen, sends a message to Mike Brown that said, listen, I don't care who's coming back, when they coming back, I need minutes. What an impressive performance by the creator. You know, my guy Justin Morelli killing the game right now on Instagram. He texted me today. He said, you know, what's Tyler's nickname? I said they called him the creator. I didn't make that up. I'm not taking credit for that one. That was all you guys. And boy, did he show it out there. 16 points once again for Tyler. 11 assists. He had a couple untimely turnovers. It is what it is. You know, only 2. But he was sensational. Had this offense under control. And if it wasn't for him, you don't get the Captain Clutch heroics and the OG heroics. And even in that fourth quarter, when Cap is trying to orchestrate and he wasn't having his way, there was another play where Kolek finds OG for a corner 3. I mean, those were some big minutes again for Tyler Kolek. And this time, again, not this time, again, 2 nights in a row, where he's getting it done in the clutch. So, absolutely sensational game by Tyler Kolek. Excellent job by him. And he got the Knicks. You know, Cap is Cap. Cap is a killer. He's gonna miss some. He didn't have his legs tonight. NBA Cup hangover, whatever you want to call it. But we give Cap so much credit on this show every day. We got to give Tyler his flowers, man. Another player of the game is his co-player of the game, of course, is Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson. I mean, did anyone doubt that Jalen Brunson was going to will his team to victory tonight? 25 points for Captain Clutch, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. And as he said in his post-game press conference with Mike and Clyde, he was bumming it up in the fourth quarter. 1 for 5, turns the ball over off his foot. And again, if you're watching at home like me, I'm like, okay, get to the next play. Get to the next play. Get to the next play. And what does he do? He gets to the next play, which was ultimately the game winner over Andrew Nebhard, his arch nemesis on the Pacers. And that's what made that game winner so good. All right, here we go again. Says OG, nah, I don't need that screen, man. Right elbow, pull up, step back. Whoop, Andrew Nebhard, see you later. It's Captain Clutch, man. Welcome to the Captain Clutch experience. And then the dog returns the favor and slams the door on him with an incredible steal. The best offensive player on the team, the best defensive player on the team. Good night, Siakam and the Pacers. I didn't even get into Mikal Bridges tonight. My KFTV role player of the game. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, man. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 9 of 19 from the field, 4 of 9 from downtown. I thought Mikal Bridges was great tonight in doing the little things, shoring up the details. The screens, the back screens, freeing up Jemison, the back screens, diving to the basket so Kolek can find him. Knocked down a couple of clutch threes. That third quarter, Mikal Bridges came up really big for this team. He's my role player of the game. He got it gritty, man. He did a lot of dirty work for this team tonight. So, you know, and you know, you're saying come up big when we need you. My man, did you watch Knicks Celtics games 1 and 2? Do the Knicks win that series without Mikal Bridges sealing it twice? I'll respectfully disagree, but I appreciate the super chat. You know? But I will respectfully disagree. You guys in the chat, let me know what you think. I think Mikal Bridges is having an amazing year. He's been solid through and through. And so, yeah, put up the brakes on the criticisms here, my guy. They're 19-7. All right, let's get to the key stats of the night, man. Key stats of the night brought to you guys by DraftKings Sportsbook. Both teams fairly even on the field goal side. Knicks 47%, Pacers 46%. Knicks shoot 40% from downtown, 17 of 43 to 32 for the Pacers. Pacers really not a good three-point shooting team at all. So the Knicks were able to, I think that's partly what helped the Knicks stay close in this game. Free throw line, whoa. I mean, was this a Vegas hangover or what? Because from the free throw line, the Knicks were absolutely putrid. 58% from the charity stripe, and Mitchie didn't even play. Can't blame Mitchie for this one. You can't blame Mitch for this one. You guys got to clean that up, man. Because that was woeful. Rebounding battle, Knicks did lose 52-46. Assists, 31 assists for the Knicks on 43 made field goals. Very efficient there for the Knicks. 31 assists to 22 for the Pacers. But this was my key here that really made this game difficult for the Knicks. It was a sloppy play, and that's where you ask yourself, was this a Vegas hangover here? Because the Knicks' sloppy play is really what gave the Pacers a sizable lead and kept them in this game. 16 turnovers for the Knicks led to 23 Pacer points. 16 turnovers for the Knicks led to 23 Pacer points. So certainly don't want to see that, but you can kind of understand it. But that was my key. That was definitely my key stat of the night there. But 114 and 113 wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. And the Knicks get number 7 in a row. You know, when you're the NBA Cup champions, now you're the hunted. Now the Knicks are the hunted. So they got the Pacers' best shot. But a brand new cast of characters showed out, and got the W. Call me up on the KFTV Discord. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Once again, the key stats of the night brought to you guys by DraftKings Sportsbook. Salute to our guys at DraftKings. Listen, man, holiday basketball has arrived, and when the stars like Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Tyler Kolek take over, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is where you want to be. Don't forget, DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down in the first half, you still get paid in cash. But for new customers, bet $5 and get up to $200 in bonus bets by using our code KFTV on the DraftKings Sportsbook app or on DraftKingsSportsbook.com. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, which is in Kansas, pass-through per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive your bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. So you got 7 days to use your bonus bets. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. And remember, this is a limited time offer. Salute to our guys at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring tonight's show.
Good win for the Knicks. And I got to shout out Mike Brown, man, because if this was Tibbs, Kolek would not be playing like this, man. Dude's a star. Not like a superstar, but he's a star, man. He's just that guy. And OG Anunoby, he should honestly get some respect for All-Star game. I don't know he's not going to make the All-Star, but he should get some recognition. The man deserves it.
Yeah. We talked about it, going into this season. Could OG and or Mikal be potential all-stars? We'll have to see. Voting has started, so make sure you guys put your votes in. But those guys will be coaches' selections if they make it, and we'll see what the coaches think. Coaches may not go with the popularity contest. They may go with the guys who are truly earning it through their play.
Mhm.
So let's see what
Yes.
let's see what the coaches think, man.
Yes, sir. I don't know about Mikal Bridges though. He's doing his thing, but I think OG's probably gonna get the more votes, in my opinion.
Yeah, who do you
He's gonna
guys
let
think in the
our
chat,
team.
man? OG or Mikal? If you had your pick, who do you think would make the All-Star team? Who would I pick? I don't know. You know,
And
tonight, I
that
mean, Mikal really played out, balled out. I'd pick both. How about that?
I'll take that, man.
Yeah.
He's just having a good year. There's no one's really talking about it. Just like say a quiet good year for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And last thing before I go, man, we gotta ban French players to the Knicks, man. It needs to start now. I don't know with Yabusele, Dadier. In the first start of the season, man, Kolek was gone. Nah, Dadier is gonna be gone, man. Dadier. And you said CP.
Yeah.
You said this.
Yeah.
I think we all owe Kolek an apology, man. He is just that guy. And Yabusele, man, it's not just he's bad. Well, he's bad, but he's just not a fit on this team, man. For a guy that dunked on LeBron James, for a guy who's just shooting
It's been a
threes.
rough one for him, man. It's been a rough one for him, man.
Yeah, it's rough
Yeah.
for him, man. But
Yeah.
I wish him for the best. But the player that I want to trade, Sadiq Bey and
Okay.
Najee Marshall. No one's talking about Marshall, but I would like to trade for Najee Marshall.
I
Good
hear
player.
you. I hear
I
you.
wouldn't mind him.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. King Matthews on the Discord.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Najee Marshall be another one. We talked about Sadiq Bey earlier on today's show. But it's, you know, especially with Sadiq Bey, I would have to envision, I don't see how they're going to get some of these young guys for nothing. And what draft picks are enticing that the Knicks can offer that a team would take. Does Troy Weaver, who drafted Bey and now traded for him and to the Pelicans, is Troy Weaver ready to just let him go like that? And Sadiq Bey's playing well, man. So that's why I said, like, the Yabusele thing is going to be tricky, just in terms of, yeah, you want to trade him, but what team out there is taking him without either dumping extra salary on you or taking another draft pick from you? That's the options. You're either going to have to pony up a draft pick with Yabusele, take on extra years of salary, which the Knicks typically don't do, or you go disgruntled player for disgruntled player. In my opinion, no news or anything. In my opinion, I think it's the third. I think it's disgruntled player for disgruntled player is how you get Yabusele off your books. But you never know. Leon is known for pulling rabbits out of a hat.